into the jungle, into the forest, then. We have Gerlach, Nephron, Sablo, and our little Slaneshi friend, Govlius, whose name sort of sounds like the word for boner in Greek. Someone pointed out to me recently.
Huh?
It's a weird fact.
What?
It does. You had taken out this big-ass tree.
Yes.
And with
And
that...
the griffin.
Yeah, true. Where is it? Where's the griffin? The corpse.
I don't know.
In the drawer over there.
Fucking ripped its head off.
Yep. Sablo went over and put its head on a spike.
And with that, you deactivated something, disrupted something on this planet, on this world, that made it a lot more viable, a lot easier to scrutinize it for life forms, useful places, potential landing sites, and or even concentrations of psychic energy. Could you imagine that? Brulius can be heard over the Vox.
Brothers, congratulations. Our followers, our brethren, our kin are coming down. We have work to do. Get ready.
And indeed, you begin to see various either craft or even drop pods, or even some brave, bold, or some might say stupid individuals attempt the planetfall without any assistance from technical means.
Just a fucking Cornate Berserker yelling from space.
Yeah. Face planting from the outer sphere, yeah. It happens, fortunately, for the forest. Oh. Anything you wanted to complete here? Anything else you wanted to do?
I believe I had already smeared the filth that the forest protector was already spewing out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the forest protector is pretty goopy now.
It's neither forest nor protector anymore.
I mean, technically it'll be a forest again.
Great garden.
It will be a garden, yeah. What's the difference between a forest and a garden, I hear you ask?
How overgrown the shrubs are.
Yeah, that's one difference between them, true. Other... well, one that comes to my mind is that a garden is a defined space with different environmental conditions being present inside from outside. And it's not necessarily a 100% not natural. It is a quote-unquote manufactured environment, a garden. Like a greenhouse, let's say. When a forest is not.
Fair enough.
That's my take on it.
Did Brulius rearrange transport, or are we just hoofing it to wherever? Well, I guess wherever.
I think we were following the Slaneshi Marine to the closest Eldar place? Though I don't know. I don't know if they actually have a good sense of direction in that regard.
an OCD, an ADHD marine, Slanesh marine. Oh, what's that? A pigeon? A butterfly? Well, Goblius right now is roughed up pretty much by the tree. He suffered a blow to his whole existence. He is trying to play it cool, pretend he's not bleeding from every possible place on his body. You can tell some of his bones are broken. He is very injured.
Do you need Medicaid, brother?
I need nothing, because I only need to fell the Elder that are seeking to hide on this planet. That's what I came here. That's what I'll do.
There be it would be technically sound to have one's body parts stitched together properly before the battle. Though, that is just my opinion.
It would be tactically sound to reduce the volume of your voice. Then follow me. I can sense the Elder. Through the warp, through physical space, on this planet or on a comet, on an asteroid, wherever they may be. I can taste them in the air. I know where they hide. I will help.
I have no issues following you to their location then. Lead away, brother.
He takes point. He's our assistant.
I have not had many interactions with this Xenos. Is there any tips or otherwise you can grant us about these?
So you would have something to say to that?
Oh, I had forgotten the voice mod on. Well,
He's talking in third person again. He's narrating.
Then Sablo asked the most ridiculous question of all time. Cousin. My knowledge of the Elder comes through my patron god. She who thirsts the Prince of Pleasure seeks their souls, the ones they so closely guard, their soul stones. I can almost taste it. The sweet aroma.
The sensation. The elation of having one simply in your hands.
Soul stones. What are those? I don't believe I am familiar.
I am no sorcerer. I am no war savant. But what I know is that when you kill them, they cheat their way out of it. They find sanctuary in one of those, hiding their souls, their very essence into these. I know
You make
not
them-
what they do with them otherwise, but I shall hope to show you what I do with them when I get them.
You make them sound as though they are demons. Vanquish them and they retreat into the warp.
They do not dare enter.
They warp. That's why they hide in those stones. To escape her. To escape her fate. They are the ones who gave her their infantile breath.
They are the ones who brought her upon the world. In a way, I should probably even thank them.
As Xenos created a chaos god. That sounds not only foolish, but also incredulous.
I do not bother myself with such trivial information. As I've said, I seek the stones. Then you will know. Then you will realize. And I hope that
Baby Bane, you will also be able to feel.
As he takes a quick side look to the other two.
Somebody's snoring?
Maybe it's the tree.
Hey, Nephron, you alive over there, buddy?
Yeah, I
How
just
are
can't
you?
move.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, I think, nobody has permissions.
What is it?
Oh no,
Any of us.
I'm on a laptop. I can't. I don't have a tabletop.
Yeah.
Okay, was the snoring in character, or were you...
No, sorry, it's just late, and I just got back from a baseball game.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Intriguing.
I hope that you will be able to feel, as these two have already made the wrong choice of who to follow.
Go ahead.
Sorcerer. Beyond
Yes.
following our brother compatriot, can you keep a sense about our area? I dislike the thought of so much psychic presence around us without our knowledge. No offense.
You'll always know when I'm there, but I will keep an eye out for anything attempting to surprise us.
That is all I can ask.
Let's transition to a different. I want that one. There are so many maps, I have a difficult time finding the one I need. Gavlius is again taking point. You meet a small stream, very lively stream. The sound the water makes as it flows downwards, following the force of gravity, presumably, is so clear, it is almost soothing. And you can tell when there is enough quiet in the air, if it can even be described as such, and there is only the sound of the water flowing. Gablius has to make some sound. He even sings to himself. to mask out this clean sound. He even activates and deactivates his power spear, or he forces his power suit to make some sort of noise with some subsystem, the cooling subsystem, the propulsion subsystem, the balancing this one on the back, the turbines. Or he purposely tunes tunes out his Voxcaster so that he continually gives out a screeching sound, sort of like static.
Sablo would stop his Vox connection to Grulius.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So are these like tentacles or are those like tree roots?
It is tree roots, yes.
Okay.
It would seem a very large xeno tree is in the area. Its roots extend far. We may be able to follow them to its source.
A tree. You think we are facing a tree at the end of this?
Mm. This world is natural, and so large trees can be used as housing, natural and soothing to most.
An offensive notion in of itself. Unacceptable.
Then we have reason to follow, no?
I shall cut it down, whatever it is that stands in my path, be it tree, animal, or machine.
And he will
Oh,
hack at one of the roots with his glaive. Let's see if we can-
I'd say Sablo would be very aware of the area they're in after this has happened. Do you want me to make a test in that regard to see anything hidden, or just wait until you want me to go for it, or until
What is it
you want?
you are looking for specifically? Something emerging from the waters? Something emerging from the ground, like these roots all over the place? Something coming from above?
I would say, well,
From
actually,
within?
kind of twofold. Would we need to do a navigate surface test or a to follow the tree roots? And then thereafter, Sablo, he's gonna keep an eye out for any hiding enemies, like, you know, the gigantic tree that popped out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
That type of deal.
Make an
Well, not
operate
just-
surface test, yes.
Okie dokie.
So a regular
Alright.
one. See if we can get out of that.
Alright, operate surface, that is a... Ooh, I'm decent at these. I say as I get negative 15 failures. That's 1 degree of success
Cool.
for operate surface, and then do you want me to make the awareness test?
It won't be necessary as of right
Okay.
now.
All right, sounds good. Everybody else would see Sablo as, you know, he's keeping an eye on the area. He's very not twitchy, but could be mistaken for paranoia.
Mhm. Moving forward, you see Gavlius sort of lag a bit as he waves his head around as if seeking to catch a scent. He takes a step closer to these flowers and he stares at them quite intently.
Sablo's he's not gonna stop him, but he's gonna watch to see what happens. Does the auto senses on his armor pick up anything?
Your auto senses do not pick up anything new, anything special about these flowers. Checking every wavelength beyond the visible one for the human eye, there do seem to be fluorescent under some specific radiation wavelengths. But that is common among creatures to be like that, you know.
Yeah.
Human eyes are not that great. It is very common to be able to discern differences in colors and hues under different wavelengths and circumstances. But like, I don't know if you know this, a lot of birds look different to other birds than we see them. They look a lot more colorful, a lot more intricate, I would say.
Well, fair enough.
Could I see if I sense anything psychic from
You can roll a Synesius test. Synesians. Plus 10. Let's see. Nephron, what do your warp eyes see?
Ooh, that's 4 degrees of success.
Indeed.
Oh shit! I forgot to bring my water bottle inside. Fuck. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, you do detect something. It's not necessarily off-putting. It's something that can be easily missed by the common eye, even that of a space marine.
Does it seem aggressive?
Not necessarily, no. Wouldn't say so. Stretching these assets wasn't a good idea. I might have to revisit this map. What you can discern from letting yourself be more sensitive to the warp. You too find yourself in a common position with Gavlius. You sort of feel something dragging you towards these flowers, not forcibly, not deceptively. It is like a call, a soft call that sort of inspires you to approach. It's not
Hmm.
compelling you. It's not dragging you. It is inviting you. It is easing you to go to it.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back.
Still very suspicious. It's too captivating. Almost like a
What?
predator.
What did I miss?
Well,
Flowers might or might not be luring people in using psychic energy.
Hmm. Some kind of psychic plant. Well, it is good my systems are sealed from such outward interventions. We should get a move on. I don't wish to stay here longer than we need to. I believe I can see a path through this river.
well, that is a success. Um, Gavlius snaps out of it.
Maybe. Maybe when all this is done,
Maybe then could
And as you can see, he reaches and actually touches the plant, the flower, with his gauntlet, with his fingers. Sort of drags them across one of these stems that pop out from the flower. And you can see a sticky substance gets scraped off the stem and gets stuck on his gauntlets, on his fingers.
Hmm.
maybe these Elder can do more things than just die for me.
maybe I could have them in other ways.
As he moves on.
Silo's gonna keep take a note of that. Seems actually, could I have him make a scrutiny test about that? If that would be reasonable in terms of like, is this the flower talking?
Yes, you may attempt a scrutiny test.
Sure. Well, that's a degree of failure.
The way Gavlius spoke back there was exactly like every other time you heard him speak. I wouldn't say it seemed off at all. It didn't seem that it wasn't him. It definitely seemed that it was him fantasizing or plotting or planning how he would make use of the Eldar. And given these, whatever new information he took from interacting with the plant, it feels like he got new ideas.
Yoki dokie.
Now, at this specific place, this side, to walk along, Gavlius would have to walk into this shallow area, these plants sticking out. And like a cat that doesn't want to get wet, with his quite acrobatic and athletic skills and abilities, he will jump here to avoid the water. And staying up there, he expects you to either attempt something similar or go through the water.
Sabla's just gonna fly around.
Mm-hmm.
Gerlach will uncaringly just go through the water.
Yeah, Nephrin just flies over it.
Gerlach, I want you to roll for a willpower -10.
Oh boy, here we go.
One degree of success.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly.
Your one foot is stepping in the mud. The other foot, the moment it touches the water, you make it. It produces a hissing sound as it touches your power armor, and you can feel it sort of scrape off parts of you, as if the water stuck to you, and as it flowed over you, it ripped parts apart. It did hurt a lot walking through this water. Not physically. It hurt like it hurt in a way you are not very able to describe the moment it happens. After you stepped out, you realize that it was not the water that had caused you pain. It was if your own body suffered from something you were numb to or unaware for whatever reason that might be. And when you touched the water, it was brought into realization. If you can think of how that would feel.
Is there any like lasting effects? Once is it like? So I just realized when I step out of the water.
When you were in the water, it hurt you. You were feeling pain. And when you stepped out, then you could feel that it was not the water that hurt you necessarily. It was as if you were already hurt, and only then were able to realize it. Only then you were able to feel it.
I think Gerlach is gonna kind of take this in his head as like that was like imaginary in his mind. He's got like such a hubris about being like nothing can hurt me. I'm obviously fine.
Hmm? Yeah.
So it's like it must be a trick of the mind.
Eldar trickery.
Xenos trickery, yes.
Nephrin does have flight, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
You got two people in the party who have flight, and then one guy who can move fucking absurdly fast, even though he's part of the slow people.
Even though he's slow.
Deceptively fast.
Yeah. Like a turtle. Have you seen a turtle run?
Like a turtle on a skateboard, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. Gatliz, seeing that you were able to pass him so easily flying, will attempt to jump over and come back at the front again. Successfully. For someone in power armor, he is very agile.
Have you modified your power armor designs? You seem more agile than most.
You would attribute this agility to some form of engineering, to a tech priest mastery? You deceive yourself.
The cousin. It's all skill.
So be it.
You see even more strange Laura as you move.
Hmm.
We're getting closer, cousins.
I can feel them.
Mm. Then my hunch was not for naught.
A shot ricochets off one of the rocks surrounding you. Someone has just taken a shot at you.
Do we have visual? Or can I get visual?
Roll for awareness.
Okie dokie. Would I get any bonuses as I was wanting to have my guy be kinda, you know, a little bit paranoid here?
No,
Okay.
not necessarily. To describe it more accurately, usually when you're being shot at, you can tell sort of intuitively by the ballistics the general direction of the shooter. In this case, seeing where the shot landed and looking at where you believe the shot to have come from, there's nothing. It's as if it came from the atmosphere, the clouds. As if it had an impossible trajectory.
That is 2 degrees of success for awareness. Oh wait, no, that'd be 3 degrees because I have a I have plus 10 to my awareness.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 degrees
Not
of success.
enough.
Oh,
Gavlia's sprint.
I'd say Sablo would power up his thrusters to midway get through quickly. Were the is this like a can we tell what kind of weapon it is, or is it a Xenos type weapon? Like, is this bolter or anything like that? Or sorry. Man, I love not being able to think of what I want to say. It's so fun.
a last rifle?
It wasn't a last shot, no.
Was it one of the, or I was thinking more so solid projectile.
It is a solid projectile, yes. Now, if you were at any point able to retrieve the projectile, maybe then you would be able to come up with something, or at least draw more conclusions.
Yep.
But just a projectile landing on a rock next to your face and then you sprinting, very difficult to discern what that was. Taking cover by some rocks. Being Marines, after all, means you have been indoctrinated into fighting effectively. For the most part, anyway.
My auto senses cannot triangulate where the fire is coming from. They are very well hidden.
They are close, cousin. Can you not feel them? Every step takes us closer to the sweet, sweet spirit stones. Let us not hesitate.
And Gavlis will attempt to sort of crawl through, climb, and jump across the rocks. Always avoiding the water and trying to stay in cover as much as possible.
Would this be scalable with with flying, or is this a tight squeeze?
Hmm. Let me think. It's a regular movement, right?
Effectively, it's just I believe it's regular movement. Let me double check. Because as far as I know, flying is just another movement type. Specifically, you're able to like go up and down and whatnot, and like do aerial maneuvers type of deal.
Yeah. So I will describe you what happens, and then you will tell me how you will proceed. Using your jetpack takes you a bit higher up than someone traversing on foot.
Mhm.
I want you to roll. Well, actually, you're not perceiving what is going on as it would be necessary. So, no dodge. Let me.
Would I get the bonus for sprinting?
No.
What? Well. Mm. Hmm. Well, if I don't get the negative from sprinting, more than likely, if I could, I'd have him get a bolt pistol in hand and try and fire back. Using the, you know, the extra thing from not being in cover to get a better vantage point type of deal.
Man, I lost the page on the book.
What are you looking for?
Okay. I found it. So. total.
20 total for damage?
For damage, yes.
Okay. That will do 3 wounds.
Right.
Which, I should ask, did we heal from last session?
No.
Okay. Because I was at 16, so this would put me down to 13 wounds. Alright, would I be able to make a counter attack with a bolt pistol?
Now that you've been hit, you can more easily discern the general direction. Again, it feels like the trajectory is impossible. There is nothing there. Or it is very far.
Hmm.
There's obviously what great going on. So can I do another? Never heard of that word right.
Whoa.
Science test.
Cynesians. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
You didn't ask what the other two were gonna do to get
That
through
is
the
true.
rocks.
I was just gonna follow Emperor's Children.
Wonder where failure.
Nephron also takes a shot, but the damage is not enough. You do not detect, you do not feel, you do not perceive anything out of order, anything extraordinary, or anything warp related that you do not already have. And these mobs suck. That's you. All right. See these things. Okay.
Hmm. Would seem there are more living trees.
Do you want us to roll for initiative? Or not
We
yet?
will be rolling for initiative, yes.
Okay.
You can hear a howl from deeper in. Whisper. A very aggressive call.
All right. I got a 13. Gurlock got a 13, and then Nephrin got a 6. As we go through here, would I be able to get a shot off on this guy? I suppose it's like a prepared action type of deal.
First in turn order is you. Yes, you can take your turn as normal.
Okay. Well, I need to read. Okay. I'll have. I'll have Sablo take out the family blade and do a half move behind cover.
Mm-hmm.
Without in turn.
Right. Who's next? Gurlock.
Gurlock will not have the subtlety of Sablo. He's going to half action aim and then a semi-auto burst at this closest one.
Alright. It's a plus 10 due to its size. Plus something due to... Or is it a regular? Or a semi-auto? I believe it's a regular roll. And I do believe it's at closer than half of your weapon's range. I'm not 100%
Should be at
sure
least
about
100. It's a
Yeah.
20. So,
So it's a total of plus 20.
plus 20. Plus the aim action.
Plus the aim action.
Okay, so plus 30.
Yeah. Semi-auto burst doesn't have any modifier.
Mm-hmm. 79. That is 6 degrees of success.
Woo! Holy shit! That's
Nice start.
That isn't that 4 hits?
I believe 3.
Depends on the fire rate.
Burst is 3.
Yeah, fire rate.
There should be 3 hits.
3 hits?
for-
3 hits. The tree creature thing does not dodge at all.
And then what was it? Cage 1. Okay. See. Plus 9 and plus half of my ballistic skill modifier. So plus 2. Plus 11. Cool. Max. Very quick.
Bless you.
Thank you. So much pollen from all these trees, I guess.
Yeah, it's that time of year.
They're typing an essay.
Oh,
Oh, zealous hatred.
Perks.
Ooh.
First damage roll of the day gets a zealous hatred. Nice.
Oh, for KH1 and modifiers, you want to keep them all in a single string without spaces.
Yeah.
So it'd be 2d10 KH1 plus 11 directly.
Okay.
Yeah. If you
Still,
put a
that's
space there, it adds it as text. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So the first
21
one
plus-
is 21.
One.
plus zealous. Yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty freaky.
I don't do. Roll a d5.
I think that's torso for 61.
Maybe.
I could probably.
Just
21
60.
is left arm.
61.
61 is body.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Where'd you get 61 from?
It's the result on the die, which is 16 if you reverse the numbers.
Oh, you reversed it. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna roll a d5 on it.
Okay.
Cool.
Got
Got a
one. Got a 1. What's the damage type? Explosive
Yes.
to the torso. Am I crazy? Explosion to the body. The explosion flings the target backwards 1d5 meters. The target is knocked prone. Roll the 1d5. One.
1 meter.
Well, it's barely even. Yeah. It's pushed back a little bit.
I'll take it.
It is some of their turn now. Are they close enough to charge? No.
Oh.
Full action move.
Whoa. Full action. Damn. That's only. All right.
Full action move. Well, this one will actually. Six times, isn't it? All the way here. And this one will come all the way here. Yeah, 6 times. Who is next? Come here. And then it is Nephrin's turn.
Right. So, targeting in between the 3 of those creatures there, I'm going to use Warp Vortex.
All right.
Unfettered warp vortex. So that's 2 degrees success.
These two have to roll for. What is it? The rolling strength?
I had to look it up. It's a challenging toughness test.
Toughness.
Vortex again?
Yeah.
Okay.
They both failed the roll. They look pissed.
But did they actually get
Pissed
drawn
off
to the
as-
center?
As pissed off as a wood golem can be.
Yeah, they are drawn towards the center of it.
Hmm.
Didn't roll for Gablius. He spent his last turn injecting something.
Hmm.
Um. One of them had fallen prone, hadn't it?
If they failed, they automatically.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And what's the damage they take?
2d10 I. 2d10 impact.
2d10 impact, yes. Go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, it's just 10 damage.
10. It does damage. A little bit. Okay. Then last on the turn, it is these two ones who will come here and stay. Then another gunshot is heard. And it goes to hit Nephrin. Again, it's from an unperceived target. You're not able to dodge those attacks.
It's damage I'm taking.
So, looking at. It is a total of 19.
And that
With
kind of
the pen, the pen isn't over 8 or 9. I just added it all together. The pen is. Be more specific. The pen is 7. You are indeed closer to the source of these shots, and you are convinced that these bullets do follow some incredible ballistic trajectory that makes pinpointing the position of the shooter near impossible without any means, either through an auspex or through some other guidance. Gablius's turn. Gablius will move. Will sprint. Goes up to here. And will end his turn up there. Sabalo.
All right. Sablo's gonna put his the gigantic fang on his shoulder and begin charging at the currently prone tree,
Okay.
looking to execute it on the ground.
Keep in mind, you're gonna approach them.
There is a vortex in there.
Well, I guess what is the radius of the vortex? I should say before.
Yeah.
5 meters.
5 meters.
Yep, it's my side rating.
5 meters. Oh, that's larger than I was expecting. I thought it was only like 2 or 3 meters. Okay, well, change of plans. Fuck.
I mean, there's 2 more, I guess, to the
Yep.
right of from yours.
Sure, let's go for these guys instead. Charging into the fray. Are there bonuses from size, right? Plus
It's
10?
plus 10 because of their size, and because they were sprinting, they were running. It's plus 20 weapon skill, total of plus 30.
Shit. Okay, plus 30, 40. Oh my lord, this is gonna be a slaughter. This will be a swift attack. Just to double check, you said 10 from size, 20 from sprinting, and then I get the 20 from my charge, right?
Yes.
Okay, just want to double check. Well, that gives me TN 110. Oh! Damn! Okay, well. Shit. That's 2 attacks.
All right. Let's see if they parry anything with their logs for arms. No parries.
Alright, let's do the first one for the first guy. This does have, felling 1. Yes, okay. Okay. That will be 28. To this first guy here.
Okay.
And then, if that doesn't destroy him.
It does not.
Okay, the next one is going to be 25.
That does destroy it.
As he comes down, cutting through its gigantic log arm, and then using the momentum to slice it diagonally across its body. You know, squaring up.
Yeah. Same sword
Squaring up
sense.
to the next guy.
Cool. Gerlock's turn.
Gerlock's gonna be aiming at whichever the two of these shriekins that isn't prone in the vortex.
Both are.
Both are.
Yeah. Since they both failed their test, they have fallen.
That makes them harder to shoot, I believe.
It does.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still gonna shoot at one of these two that's fallen.
Mm-hmm.
What is the minus to it? I'm
it's
doing,
plus
half action aim.
10 from their size, minus 20 because they are prone, so it's a total of 0 from distance.
Then
It's
size
0
aim.
from size, distance, and the prone condition. Is there anything else that applies a modifier to this?
Aim.
Aiming?
Yeah.
Plus 10 as a half action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
it
a
is
ballistic
plus 10.
test with plus 10.
That'll be
That is a success.
because a bolter drill. I get an additional.
Yes, another success. Another hit, sorry.
Yes.
Hit. Yeah. No dodges. Being prone as well makes it more difficult to dodge.
And you said no spaces for plus 11, like when adding the modifier, or between the KH ones?
If you want to add the number to the roll, it does not require space. If you want to add text next to it, you can press space and then type whatever that you want.
Okay. So it should be. Great.
Perfect.
Wow, look at that. Hit the next one.
Ooh,
Yeah,
zealous hatred. There we go. You're on fire tonight, guys.
Well, you know I gotta roll the d5. A 4!
Or explosive.
Oh, so it's also. A 55,
Where does it?
so
It's a
doesn't matter.
55. I believe it's to the chest. Yes. A 4 explosive to the chest. The force of the blast sends the target sprawling to the ground. The target is knocked backwards 1d5 meters, stunned for 1 round, and is knocked prone. Okay. 1d5, please.
Oh crap. 4 meters.
4 meters.
It's really
There.
funny. He's already prone,
Yeah.
just sliding across 4 feet.
Now
That's
he's
funny to me.
more prone. See the damage. The damage. Alright.
And, yeah.
Pieces of its wooden body are thrown everywhere from the explosion. These trees do make noise. They react to pain. It cannot be described as speech or anything. It doesn't look like they can talk. That's what I'm trying to say. It
Also,
is.
Grillock is going to be preemptively using his reaction to lessen damage.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't think he'd be able to predict it as the bullet was traveling, so he's just going to do it now.
It is their turn. They are prone. Half action, get up. Half action. This one is also prone. Half action to get up. And half action move to get out of the vortex.
They save against the vortex before they can leave it.
True. First one fails, actually. Second one fails too. So they remain where they were?
So the first one that failed, yes. The second one, I assume, was the one that was kind of shot back by the explosion.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he moves back towards the center, 2 meters.
How much?
2 meters.
2 meters.
Just 2 inches, I guess.
Mm, would that make him reach the center?
It was a challenging agility test. If they fail, they can still move, actually, but they just have to remain the same distance in the vortex. Interesting.
Okay. So it can move anywhere within to the same distance from the center where it was.
Yeah.
Alright. Because it spins them around, I guess, they are not able to move towards the exit, so out of it. This one would take damage since it failed to get out of the center.
Oh no, it can't leave the Australian toilet.
2d10 from
Ooh, that is
Nephron.
13
That
damage.
is Zealous Hatred.
Sheesh.
That's 1d5. 2.
2 impact to the body. Punches the air from the target's body, inflicting 1 level of fatigue and knocking the target prone. More prone and fatigued. Interesting. The tree needs to take a breath. What else? All the other ones. This one can charge. It will do an attack with its one arm.
Mhm.
Fails.
Ooh.
And can you attack twice with 2 weapons when you're charging?
Fuck, I don't know. Let me read. However, these
Standard
actions
attacks
are
with
considered to be part of the charge action.
These actions.
I think
Uh,
2 weapon attack is considered its own type of action. I want to say.
It follows the
One moment
rules
here.
for these actions. Standard attack.
Hamana.
If the character is armed with 2 weapons, he may make a secondary attack with his other weapon as part of this action. So yeah, technically you can. Yeah. Because on the... Well, that's how I understand it anyway. In doing so, make one of the following actions. Standard attack, swift attack, or all-out attack. In doing so, he follows all of the rules for these actions. And when we go to the standard attack, in this case, if the character is armed with 2 weapons, he may make a secondary attack with his other weapon as part of this action.
Fair enough. Seems legit.
Yeah. First one failed. Second one, I'm going to use the other set of dice here.
Oh
Is
boy, here we
a
go.
success. You can attempt to parry or dodge.
Well, I'll have Sablo attempt to dodge.
Alright.
That is a degree of success, I believe. TN 60 to 55
Yes.
roll. Okay.
You successfully dodge the attack.
All right.
Mm. Did I roll for the other one? Yeah. I'm becoming senile. I remember. Well, this will do a lightning attack against you. Lightning, sorry. A swift attack.
Okay, I was like,
And
holy shit.
that would be 2 hit.
Okay. I
See.
do not have any other reactions, so. Or wait, do I? Let me double check to see if I didn't get that. No, I did not. I did not pick up the talent that lets me to take 2 reactions. So.
17 and 18
Okay.
total.
Both of those, I believe they do nothing. Let me double check here. Fucking. Can't find where I want to go. Okay. So the 18 would deal 1 wound.
Okay. These ones took their turn. These ones stay here. Wait, we have Nephrin's turn.
So I'm gonna half action sustain them attacks.
All right.
I do believe that forces them to remake the toughness test.
Test toughness for these trees here.
Yes.
First one fails. Second one succeeds.
The failed one, I was the one in the center, I'm assuming.
Yes.
He's just gonna take damage again.
All right. Let's see.
13 damage.
13. Impact to the chest.
For one. Big. I'm going to use my other half action to cast Doodle.
Okay. Which one?
The one that is standing.
Okay. This one.
Yes. And that is unfeathered.
Okay.
1 degree of failure.
The manifestation of your psychic power fails. The warp fizzles and energies are dissipated harmlessly around you. You tickle the back of Gurlock's neck.
Stop that.
These ones stay here. Right. Another shot can be heard. And it misses Govlius. And it is his turn.
Too big coward.
Six times his movement. Takes him here. He ends his turn with the sprint action. With run. Well, he does have sprint. He could go further. He would touch the rock. Sabalo's turn.
Yay. Which was the guy who did the lightning? This guy?
Yes. This
Okay.
swift.
All right. Sablo is going to go for a swift attack, prioritizing that guy first.
Alright.
I will have him do a half-action aim beforehand. So then that'll be fuck. I don't have they lost the I don't get the benefits from their movement maneuver, right?
No. No.
Okay, so it'd just be a plus 20 10 from size and 10 from aim, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So then 50. Yep, okay. Humana, hey. Wow!
Lucky.
I don't like that. I will spend an infamy point to reroll that. I think I
Alright.
can? Because that's
Mm,
considered a characteristic test, right?
yes, you can under normal circumstances. There's
Okay.
only what is it, like Nurgle characters that cannot reroll failed tests, or is it within?
I think it's Zeech.
Yeah, it's Nurgle for characteristic tests.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, that is a big difference. That is 5 degrees of success. Or wait, that'd be 6 total, right?
It is 5 extra degrees of success.
Okay, so so 3 hits total. Throw the first attack at him.
That is the first one. The creature will attempt to parry your attack.
Okie doke.
It dodges thrice. Lies, no. It dodges. It
Damn.
parries twice. So
Oh, it
3
parries twice?
attacks.
Okay.
Twice, yes. It's a lightning attack, right?
No, this is a swift. So it's 3 attacks coming at him.
1 for the standard attack and 2 more. Yeah. So 1 attack goes through.
Okay. Yeah, he just starts hacking away at this gigantic tree
Some woodworking.
for a 22.
22 damage.
Yep, 22 with felling 1.
Ooh, interesting. Good. You cut deep into the wood of the thing.
All right.
Splinters and sawdust. Literally sawdust. Or would in this case, would it be chain dust?
Well, he's using the fang blade, not the
True.
chain sword.
It's just irregular splinters and planks. Is that your turn?
Yes, that would in turn.
Gerlock's turn.
You know what? Gerlock's gonna grab his plague knife. He's gonna go in for a charge against this creature that's currently flanking Sablo. It'll be an all-out attack.
Alright.
Plus 30, plus 10 for size.
Yes.
So plus 40 total. I barely make it.
Holy moly.
Miss it all. I just have to hit.
Charge is
Isn't that-
plus 20, all out attack is plus 30.
Yeah,
So it's a total of
50.
plus 60. With the its size.
Oh
I
yeah.
make it anyway.
Yeah. It's a hit.
Yes.
He's not gonna.
This one
he's
will
not gonna parry.
attempt to parry.
Oh,
Uh,
fair enough. He
I
spoke
don't
too
believe he can because I'm doing an all-out attack, correct?
soon. All-out attacks are just you get a shitload of bonuses for a single hit. If you want to stop the parry or them from parrying or dodging, you need to get a talent for that.
Yeah, it prevents you from dodging and parrying.
Yes.
Ah, well, that's fine. I was
Does
also gonna
not
do that
parry.
anyways. Plus 6 plus 4, so plus 10. 10, plus 5. What's natural? Oh, yeah, doesn't have any. 15, felling 4, pin 2.
Ouch.
And if damage goes through, toxic 3.
Damage does go through.
Here's a toughness test at 30.
Toughness minus 30. Roll the d10.
Two.
A 2. Alright.
And that is my turn.
As you dig your blade into it, you see the same rot start to spread, little by little, inch by inch. Or for the SI kind of people, centimeter by centimeter. It is their turn now. Let's start with these ones. You are not able to dodge or parry, and you've just stabbed it.
Correct.
It will make 2 swift attacks against you.
I will use my reaction. I play Marine reaction.
Yes. There is a hit on this one, and 2 hits from this one. First one does not do any damage to you. The second. Make the toughness test, see how much damage you reduce it by, and I will calculate the total you will be taking.
Also, I did increase my toughness, so my total soak damage is 20 now.
Because both actually go up to a total of 20 with the pen and the plus modifiers.
So I believe both will be 0 then already.
Yes.
So I will still have my reaction if someone else gets a hit off. Cool.
Then this one. 2 swift attacks against Sablo.
Holy moly.
First one is 2 hits.
Mhm.
You can attempt to dodge or parry.
Does when somebody does 2-weapon fighting, are you able to apply the excess dodges and parries to their secondary one?
It's a second attack, so no.
Ooh. That's quite powerful.
It is strong, yes. It's one of the main reasons in the previous books, like Rogue Trader and Death Watch, charging did not allow you to make a swift attack or a lightning attack because they were separate attacks.
Yeah. Fair enough. And
Now
these are
that
2 swift?
now that it's hit you twice, if you parry or dodge with enough degrees of success, you do negate more of the hits. But it has a second attack that I have not yet rolled.
I'll gamble on it. I'll have him attempt to parry the first one. Or sorry, attempt to dodge.
Right. Go ahead.
For 2 degrees of success, 60 to 49.
Yes, it's a regular. It's a success and an extra degree, so you you dodge both hits. For the second attack,
5 hit.
it's a hit,
Okay.
and it goes to 17 total.
Does nothing. It is
Alright.
soaked.
Soaked. These ones in the vortex. First one fails, second one is successful. So it is able to use its half action to get up, first of all. And then the other half action to move out of here.
Also, don't forget his agility is 1 less, so he can move slower now.
Ooh.
You removed your character's. Oh, is this for the tree?
The tree, yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying. I thought you were talking about your. Okay.
No, mine's 1 higher. It's the opposite.
Yeah. I thought you were saying that you stopped having your character wield the Plague Star or whatever.
Well, in this case, if it takes a regular move, it does not clear the line, and I don't like that. So it will charge, so it can move a bit further. Now that I think of it. You've already used your reactions. 2 swift attacks.
Yes.
Oh, you did
but-
not. You did not. Does it say that you trigger the reaction when you are hit or when you are attacked?
I can do it at any time, and then it gets used, and it stays until the beginning of my next turn, until I get, like, take damage.
Alright, so it is still functioning. Still on. Right. Even if you triggered it before, you did not take any damage. And now we will see if you do take damage. What I'm saying is, you've already used your reaction, so I'm rolling damage. Again, the 2 of them go up to 20. No damage. This goes up to 21. And it is Zealous Hatred. I will.
Is
It is confirmed. I roll damage because I'm vicious like that.
Shit.
28.
Alright, now here's the thing, right? One of my other perks I got was, not Mighty Shot. It was True Grit, which means I reduce critical damages by a modifier of my toughness bonus, which is 8.
Critical damage. You're not in critical damage yet.
It was
That's
just Ellis. Correct.
Yes, it's a different thing.
You are correct.
Isn't Zealous Hatred? Doesn't that roll critical damage?
True Grit is when you are in the critical. When you are critically damaged in that area. Let me see how it's worded.
Because I could have
possible.
sworn True Grit specifically it counters Zealous Hatred and whatnot. Effectively, if they do not have any talents that increase their critical result for the table, which is their critical damage, they basically do nothing.
Whenever a character suffers critical damage, when critical damage is when you are below your wound threshold.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Huh. Fair enough.
That's different to what my understanding was. Okay. That changes how I'm rating
The
that
Zealous
now.
Hatred is not described as a critical hit, I believe. And it's critical damage. Also, it's not. attacker makes. Characteristic. Yeah, it's not described as a critical. True grit has to do with critical damage, not a critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
And you consult the critical hit table. Appropriate damage type, yeah.
So
Critical-
even though the critical damage table increases the amount of damage you take from the attack, it isn't considered critical damage for the purposes of True Grit.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. It will be 8 damage after leftover, but I still can reduce the damage.
Yes.
Because I haven't taken damage yet since I did my reaction, so it's still active. So I need a toughness test. 7 degrees of success, and because my unnatural toughness characteristic is 4, I add 2 more degrees of success to that, so I reduce the damage by 9, taking nothing.
Indeed. That's how Nurgle works.
Let's go!
And the other swift attack. Okay. It's not confirmed. So again, no damage. And you acquire the fear talent against these creatures.
The guy who just attacked me has fear 1 against me.
Or you have Fear 1 against him.
Yeah.
The way it's worded, if he reduces the damage 0 this way, he gains a fear 1 trait. Yeah, to the foe. Yeah. So yes, you are.
Yeah, so you're not scared of them because you didn't take anything. They're scared of you. That'd be a
Right,
bit
right.
strange.
Yeah.
Well, the way it was in my head is yeah. You are correct. I was worded it wrong.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
All right.
It would be pretty funny for a Plague Marine to be freaked out. That didn't do any damage to me! Oh my lord, I can't believe...
Not again.
Nephrin's turn.
All right, so I'm actually gonna discontinue concentrating. I'm gonna let him go free.
The
Alright.
Australian
I'm gonna-
toilet consumes more.
I'm gonna cast Befuddling Curse on that one right behind Girl.
This one.
Yes.
Roll the manifest power roll, and what does that do?
Just 2 degrees of success. Okay, so multiplayer you treat the target as if it was struck by a weapon with the hallucinogenic X quality, or X is my siren. The target does not receive the plus 20 bonus to its toughness test for having spread or the other rest is applicable event because I didn't roll 5 degrees of success or more. Hallucinogenic.
It is a success. It manifests.
Yeah, I didn't succeed when I used. So that's a 3.
They're coming through the walls. The character sees gruesome aliens bursting through the wall, ceiling, floor, bushes, or opens fire. The character must spend each turn firing at a random piece of terrain within his line of sight. Any creatures caught in the line of fire are subject to attacks as normal. Each round, choose a new target at random. Use the scatter diagram. 7 meaning he shoots the ground. 0 meaning he fires wildly into the air. Alright. So it sees maggots spawning from everywhere around it, from within it, as if they followed his strike against the Gerlock, as if the pus that was splattered across the ground, this is what fed the maggots, this is what brought them here. And of course, behind the scenes, it was all magic of Nephrin. Twice fallen, thrice risen, Stormcaller. Anything else?
No, I'm not really sure how the firing works with melee. Is he just going to make a melee attack?
Yeah.
The random direction.
It will make a melee attack on its turn. Right. That is your turn. And let's see. A shot hits Nephron. And what does it do? It does 16 total.
So damn.
No damage. Gavlius concentrates on the pillar. You can sort of hear him. I would describe it as chanting, as screaming, something in between. Something that might be completely normal for someone like him to do. He's sort of holding onto the rock and producing sounds indescribable, unnatural, weird.
Is the rock like starting to shatter, or
Are you going to
Anything like
use
that?
your turn to make a skill test?
hell no?
All right, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, he sees enemies everywhere. He's gonna make a swift attack. Prioritizing the guy in front of him.
Alright.
First, it's gonna be a half action aim.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, that's. I'm not gonna spend an infamy point to re-roll that. That's a natural 100.
That's good.
Okay. Well.
That's good in my games. That's 0.
That's a good thing.
Oh
not a bad
shit!
thing.
Yeah. So that reverses it. I forgot. Sorry.
Yeah, you can
I
re-roll it
keep
if you
forgetting.
want.
I was like, fuck. I got the worst.
You
The
reroll
99
failed
you gotta
tests.
worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be
8 degrees of
One-
success.
1 plus 8 degrees. So that'd be 5 attacks total, right?
Yes.
Yes. So first one, he'll pump all of them into him until it dies, and then split the others to the others around.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's see how much it doesn't parry anything.
Holy moly! All right. All right. First bad boy. Nope. Will be a 27.
Mm-hmm. It has been wounded.
That's
This one.
okay.
did.
Oh. All right. The second one going for
Nice.
this guy. As he goes from an overhead to a scything uppercut with the second swipe.
This one parries 1. Would still have attacks left.
No. Well, fuck. I rolled the second one, and I got a zealous on it. Sadly. All right. Attributing the third attack to it.
Yeah. No need to roll again. We're saving time. Are you doing a critical table roll?
Oh, with the next one hit.
With the Zealous Hatred.
Yes, with the zealous.
1d5, please.
Okie dokie. This is considered
The hitting
rending.
action.
Yeah. And that's a 1. Rending 1 with... I believe this is this hit target head? Because it'd be considered a 1?
First hit is head, second hit would be head again, but it was parried. Third hit is to the arm.
Okay. Fair enough.
A 1 to the arm. The slashing attack tears anything free that was held in this arm. Well, it wasn't holding on to anything. It was holding on for dear life.
All right. Then I assume it's still standing, but barely. That'd be a 31 total, I think.
It is still standing, yes.
Okay. 25 for the 4th hit.
That kills it.
And, yeah. Yeah, he's gonna, is that enough? Is that, like, is he close enough to hit him?
No,
Or hit the other guy?
definitely not.
Oh, Sag.
You have a
All right,
whole plague marine and a half in between you for one.
He'd, yeah, he'd, keep swinging and then, pull back his blade before, it, swiped around to hit the Plague Marine with its momentum.
Mm-hmm.
And that would end turn.
Right. And that brings us to Gerlock.
All out attack on this tree.
That is plus 30.
30 and then plus, so plus 40 total,
Plus 40.
I think. Yeah, hit him. 6 degrees of success.
No parries. Even though it's under the effects of a hallucinogenic weapon, it's not considered a helpless target or an incapacitated one. It can still defend itself.
Okay.
As it would under any other circumstance. Roll your damage.
It is a 17. With pin 2, felling 4, toxic 3.
Toxic. Passes the toxic test.
Coward.
Continue.
That's all I got.
Is it?
All out attack is a full action.
Yes. Does that allow you to do any other...
I don't
It's-
think so. I think
It's just one melee attack, yeah.
uh,
It's just one
yeah.
melee attack. Right. That is a bunch. But it's
I
not
will
dead.
I will say there are a lot of talents that modify all-out attacks.
I
That
mean,
make it up really good.
I believe you. I have not. I was just like, you know what? I'm going in for it. This guy, not a good melee character. Let me tell you. I knew that.
I mean, it makes sense to let go of parry and dodge when you are a Plague Marine with the ability to absorb 16 billion damage.
I mean,
True.
it is thematic, but also it's funnier to me.
Yeah, definitely is. Also, I assume all-out attack associated talents would be also associated with Corn, and we do not do that here.
Corn's allied. He's allied.
Corn is an ally, right?
He's an ally in an Nurgle. You're cool.
This one will attack at random. A 7, which is the ground. It hits the ground twice. The ground does not dodge. That is Righteous Fury. Confirmed. The ground does not take any damage due to its unnatural toughness. This one will attempt to get out of here.
No, remember that's not there anymore.
Oh, it's not there? You
Nope,
stopped
I dropped the
concentrating.
vortex.
Okay.
Yep.
Decisions. We'll charge through this side. Charging with 2 swift attacks. First one. Nothing.
Yay!
Second
Running over
one.
a pile of his friends' dead bodies.
Real. Second one hits.
Alright.
Rice.
I will have Sablo attempt to dodge.
Go ahead.
For -2 degrees of success, so all 3 do hit.
Interesting. First 2 ones do 18 each. Third one does 17.
Alright, that'd be 2 wounds.
Right.
And that would be enough to break through the seal.
All right. Sablo's rubber's broken. Nephrin's turn.
So targeting the one. Want to kill the one that.
Which one?
I'm gonna attack the one right in front of someone.
Which one?
My 18.
If it is a ranged attack, you have to consider that it is in melee with an ally of yours.
What would that do?
That gives a -20 on the ballistic or the test regarding the ranged attack.
Yep. And then if you miss, you get to roll to see if you hit either. You hit.
I'll use my reaction.
Well,
You know, it's got pretty decent odds.
Oh boy.
I didn't catch that, sorry.
I say, yeah, I've got pretty decent odds of hitting him.
Okay, you can go ahead and attempt it. It's not prohibited, it's just less likely.
That is a success, actually. 1 degree of success.
Yeah,
Wait. Yeah, it is.
it is. Roll damage.
Is 1d10 with a 10 at 8. $13 damage.
13. It does damage to it. Very well. Anything else?
I'll move forward a little bit, just in case. Say about. Yeah, that works.
Alright. A shot at Gavlius hits. And you can
Gross,
yeah.
Damn.
You can, well, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Hmm.
Maybe. Yeah. You recognize the sound of a shot hitting ceramite from a distance. I will say that.
Okie dokie.
It is Gavlius's turn.
Do we hear the noise marine sounds end? Or are they still continuing?
They halt for a second and they continue.
Okay.
Sablo's turn. What is Sablo going to do?
Oh, well. Her. Yeah. Can I? Well, I really wish I'd be able to split up my attacks and use a half action to move. That'd be really nice. So that I could reach around these fellows here.
That what Assassin Strike does?
True. Don't got Assassin Strike though. So I suppose the first half action will be to yeah, let's swift attack the guy in front of him, the new guy.
All right.
I will not have my character use a half action to aim because I want to have the ability to spend the other half action. Boop. That is a degree of success. So this is a single attack.
That is a single hit. Roll damage.
Yay! Just barely not a zealous hatred. That's 29.
Let's see. That will be enough to take it out.
Ooh, okay.
Brother, I will move forward and secure the vanguard. Take care of the others behind us.
And shit, that's that feels a little too far away. From that position to there, that's 9.7, and my half is 6. But I might be able to. Yeah, that should work out. Yeah, get sort of. Yeah, take a half action to move, and then he's sort of gonna get. Motherfucker. Okay, there we go. Move around the strangely solid sprout there, and try and get as much cover as he can from the other tree.
Yeah.
And enter.
Very, very detailed sprout here. Okay. Gerlach, you do have an attack of opportunity if you want. No, I'm kidding. It is your turn.
I mean, I do have it, but that'd be a terrible decision. That dude's way better than me in melee. Hey, guess what, guys? All out attack.
Holy moly!
That's 5 degrees of success.
Does not parry. That's a hit.
Let's go.
And let's see. And a D10 for the toxic.
Let's go. Take that, good sir. 6 damage.
Behold, a grown
So
man
that
weeping.
kills the creature. That is a full action.
That it was. That it was.
Nephrin's turn.
Move covered with it. Trying to stay behind a tree if possible. There's, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Another shot. Oh, don't think I've shot at Gavlius at all this whole time.
You just, I think you just did, last round.
Yeah.
The only person I don't believe who's.
I mean,
seen-
Gerlach. I meant Gerlach, sorry.
Oh,
my
Gerlach.
mistake.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Reaction time. Let's go.
That is a hit. $23.
All right, so I do get to do my reaction. An 80. That is 7 damage reduced, so I'm chilling.
All right.
Fear me, whatever you are.
So you can tell the shot was very well placed. You do have a hole here in your helmet, so that you are able to perceive things, and the shot came very close to going through that hole. Whoever is shooting at you is somewhere far away, and is for some reason able to place their shot very carefully. Gavlia's turn. Right. You hear screaming, but it's not from Gavlius. It's from something else. It's from this tree here. You can see it from a distance as it collapses. And these trees also hunch and take a more catatonic state.
Does Sablo have a clear view of the pillar? Did something happen to it in the meantime?
Yes, I'm looking for the asset.
Oh,
Please
okay,
be-
fair enough.
please be
Sorry.
patient.
I got ahead of you. Sorry.
Here we go.
Oh.
This is what happened. And let me see if I can make this a little more purple. I cannot. But what you perceive is Gavlius stumbling, still holding on to this protruding rock, breathing heavily. And there is blood dripping down various places, points in his pyre armor. You can see he's been shot and wounded by the sniper that's been pestering you for the last, I would say even up to minutes until you were able to come here out of the rocks that were giving you a little bit of cover. And but whatever the case, whatever has transpired here right now, Gavlius has managed to call upon his Patreon god and influence, sort of spread his thing across and make this pillar
A beacon of chaos?
Yes. It's seething with sluggish energies. And these tree creatures are catatonic. You can see forms of life. Fauna start approaching the pillar. I do think I have a little... Yeah, there it is. This is combat end.
Gurlock will start making his way towards the altar.
Mm-hmm.
Sablow's gonna keep his blade out, keep an eye out. Which, at the end of combat, I'm gonna spend an infamy point to regain D5 plus 1 wounds.
Alright.
Because I I took a few hits. Oh! Maximum! Hell yes!
Let's go.
Alright, that's 6 wounds regained.
Hmm. Now, Gavlius, breathing heavily, almost limping. You can tell you've seen him healthy. You've seen him in peak condition. He is not like trundling or crawling or anything, but you can tell the difference between not being shot at, crushed, and having energies channeled through you. Has taken a toll on him. He is worn out, let's say. He's weary. He approaches the tree entity. He extends his power armored gauntlet and grabs it by its neck.
You are mine now. You will be the sapling out of which
Great trees will grow with majestic leaves, branches, and roots.
you will be a piece of what?
He will decapitate it with his glaive. Grab the head, which is still, if it can even be considered living, it's still animated. It's still making similar noises as it did before, this scream you heard. But the much lower volume now. With his heel, he will dig a small hole in the ground. Shove the head in there. Cover it up hastily with his boot again. And stomp on it. As to make sure the head stays buried.
This planet is mine.
I will take whatever it has to give me. And I will give it to you. So that we may indulge in it together.
It is ours.
referring to his patron god, of course.
Gerlach's kind of internalizing if he should repay the favor and like suggest stopping doing what he's doing for his patron god, considering he did the same thing to him.
Mm-hmm.
We have more important things to deal with. The sniper still has a beat on our position. We should get a move on.
That is a very correct comment. Accurate comment. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Reaction time!
Mm,
Isn't this, or well,
well,
I suppose it'd be once he gets hit, right?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, you know what that means? That means... 1d10 for the weapon, 2d10 for the accurate. That is 10 plus 11. Total 21.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my toughness as long as I don't roll. I guess reduced to nothing. Gerlach's gonna kind of get shot and then look like unimpressed, like nonchalant, like, all right.
Yeah, there is a hole made into you, but the sound, instead of being a crisp sound of ceramite breaking, it's a wet thud, as if a rock was thrown into mud.
He also gains another point in fear.
Yeah,
Another
as
point in fear
as
for me.
pus and virulent liquids leak from that hole.
Oh, I gotta ask. Does any like fucking spray on like this Lord of Perfection over here? Just like my fucking bloody pus.
Roll a d10 to scatter type shit.
Well, you could make it so if as your squishy flesh closes back up with the tentacles and there's an ability disgustingly resilient, abundance of flesh or something like that. I think there's a notable ability like that in the strategy game anyway.
If I'll like roll my shoulders, like I get a stiff neck, and like some just accidentally squirts out, just like me moving it around from the open wound.
Yeah.
I could sell that.
Well, you have 3 degrees of success on the toughness there. Roll a d5.
It would have been 5 because I got an additional 2 from natural toughness, but I'll still roll the d5.
True, yeah. Roll the d5, yeah.
A 1.
Well, it is a very large dollop of pus, but it does not go far enough to besmirch him, to contaminate him. It goes like...
Damn it!
Lutch. Do I have any water droplets?
Hypothetically, if I were to spend an infamy point,
You want to re-roll that d5?
yeah, kinda. I kinda want to insult this guy in some way without like directly insulting him.
Your existence is insulting to him.
And I'm gonna teach him why. I'll spend an infamy point on it.
Alright, yeah. Go ahead. Re-roll the d5.
Blessed be Tendergul. A 5.
Yeah. it would squirt all the way to like even a foot behind him, a meter behind him. So the projectile embeds itself in your flesh, and as your healing factor or whatever it is that keeps you standing is pushes it out, with it, a handful, well, a large dollop of liquid is pushed out, squirted all over him. You can see he tried to avoid it with a not so jerky movement. He tried to make it seem as elegant as possible, as slick as possible. But at this point, he's been battered and broken. He's very injured. He's not able to do so. And so once you soil him like that, you can see him, well, sort of charge up, build up, get enraged.
What it is that you think you're doing?
Keep your filthy liquids off of me. Barbaric, insolent, worthless nerdle worshippers. Look what you've done.
He tries to push the sediment off of him, the slag that's still on his power armor.
Gerlach will, he's gonna respond. My apologies. I can shrug off wounds you cannot, but there are always side effects to gifts.
Unfortunately, a side effect to chaos is you being alive.
I'll kind of
Walking
show the
people.
same wound, and I'll just like rub my finger across the pus. And it's like, and I'll hold it up, and I'll kind of like look him up and down in its very obviously battered state. Well, I suppose I'm more alive than you currently.
Stablo's just gonna ignore them and keep moving. He doesn't wanna. He's moving to the next point of cover. He doesn't wanna be under the
Yeah.
sniper's scope.
The sniper is still going.
Yeah, I mean like the next piece of full cover, I
Yeah,
guess, that he'd be able to get behind, like this type of
Other-
deal.
Behind there, between these rocks. Even in the water, it wouldn't make much of a difference for, well, your power armor is breached, so you would get wet inside.
Mhm.
But otherwise, you would be able to get in without much issue.
Yeah, Gerlach is just like,
Yep.
he can't really fathom the thought that this guy could do really anything to him. He does not care where he is currently standing. He is, this guy can't affect him. He's just gonna keep on doing what he's doing. Fucking try your best. It's not gonna work.
Gavlius will raise his glaive at you in a challenging manner, like this, to your face almost. He will not say a word, but by the look on his face, by his posture alone, you can feel the rage boiling inside him. You feel that it would satisfy him to probably attack you, cut you to pieces, leave you, chop you up, stab you, crush you, as much as it would please him, as he says, to consume or do whatever it is he will be doing with the spirit stone. But the reality that he does not express any of these things, he does not speak, lets you understand that he is in no position to do anything of that sort right now. It is a person that knows to pick his battles. He's well, Emperor's children are generally known to be capable warriors.
Either capable warriors or stupidly overconfident.
Yeah.
I can tell you, Gerlach is one of those.
Oh, I was talking about the Emperor's children. I don't know about the Gerlach.
Gerlach's whole like backstory is like he is extremely overconfident. Of like, yeah, I could take that. Gerlach, as he's like pointing his glaive at me, I'm kind of like, I'm treating this guy exactly the same as I am this sniper. Like, it's just like, okay, anytime, I can take it.
Another shot bounces on some rocks around you. Gablius will move forward, keeping to cover as much as possible, and he will begin to investigate the waterfall and the surrounding rocks for any easy passage or entrances or anything that might be of use for you to continue moving to where he senses, where he feels the Eldar and their spirit stones may be.
Sablo's gonna move forward in measured bursts to stay under cover for this large rock here. Fuck. That's not what I wanted to do. It'd be, yeah. Oh wait, I can't freeze because I'm not deputized, so it doesn't matter. But yeah,
And,
it'd be like right there on that one.
Okay.
I noticed.
While
the
all
signal
this has
started
been
crashing.
happening, more animals have gathered around here. And they start, grunting and making various animalistic sounds, guttural sounds that animals do. And Gavlius has found a passage. It is a hidden entrance behind the waterfall, of course. And he will slowly but carefully move deeper in.
Sablo would follow, swapping his weapons out for his power sword, as it's going to be a bit easier to use in the confined space.
You can immediately tell that this body of water you are currently in is not the same as the one you crossed previously. Gerlach does not have the same reaction when he gets this water on him, and you yourselves do not get anything similar from it. This seems like good old regular crystal clear water. Maybe a notion that would cross your mind is that you've never experienced such clear water ever before. It is as if you can see through it completely. It's completely transparent. It does not have any weird smell on it. By what you've probably been used to all this time, all these hundreds, thousands of years, fighting in wars in filthy, mud-filled trenches, eating nutrient paste, corpse starts, cannibalizing humans, or even eating xenoforms of life. This feels too clean. And this is where we will leave it for today, guys.
Okay. Make a note of what I want to do next session at the beginning.
Was your feet in this?
Very.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you for hosting.
You found it interesting.
Like insulting the Slaneshi guy.
I'd be interested in putting a power sword through the sniper. That is what I am most interested in.
I do want to body slam it off a 3-story window.
We'll see. We'll see.